How has video games positively impacted your life? I'm a disabled vet. My pain doctor recommended them to help with maintaining cognitive function and pain relief, and you know what? It worked. Better than any opioid out there. Angelic face. Just curious, what games help you the most? Honestly, my favorite are open world games I can lose myself in. My favorite so far, Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, FFXV. Oh cool, yeah, I've always wanted to try Horizon Zero Dawn. There's nothing like losing yourself in a video game. You'd love Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm dyslexic and had trouble reading as a child, so I always had subtitles on when playing games, and it really helped me learn the read. Final Fantasy probably deserves major props for developing my reading skills. For me, that game was Legend of Dragoon. It wasn't perfect in that regard given the somewhat poor quality of its translation, but it and books like Harry Potter got me into reading a lot. Play Minecraft. Install mods for Minecraft. Learn Java to make my own mods. Study computer science. Get a career as a software developer. That's actually an awesome progression, awesome job. Mine went something like this: play games. Play games. Play games. Play games. Now I'm almost 40 and don't have a career. Content creating Minecraft videos and putting them on r/Minecraft/a, allow me to introduce myself. Reddit link. I followed a similar route, except I was trying to mod Civ. Never got that far with modding, but I learned Python while trying to figure it out and moved to a CS degree largely because of it, and now I'm well into a software career, so it worked out. Similar story here, played Minecraft. Became mod then admin. Maintained Minecraft server. Configuring underlying system and cron jobs. Got a job as sysadmin. So cool. I run a series of hackathons for kids where we give them pizza and soda and mentors and encourage them to develop their own technical projects. One of the main rules is we never tell them what to do, because it has to be fun. We started having an issue with Minecraft. The kids would all play that instead of building their own projects. So we learned how to mod Minecraft and started showing them how to do that, and we got a lot of kids into programming that way. I'm currently studying computer science too actually. Mind if I ask how's the career prospect in the field? And how's the salary too? Cheers mate. The field of computer science is very broad, so in terms of prospects in the field, it depends on a lot of different factors. But generally speaking, there's a lot of opportunity. Computer science, and the wider field of IT, is only becoming more and more prevalent and in demand. In my experience, demand depends quite a lot on location. Where I live, it's mostly Microsoft technologies that are used, .NET, M365, Azure, etc. In other places, you'll see a far larger focus on, for example, Linux and the wider Unix sphere. As for salary, it's hard to say. Depends a lot on which country /region you live in, and how salaries vary across your area, rural versus urban, etc. But in my case, I have a pretty decent salary. Nothing crazy, but far from bad. I'm not complaining. Learning English. In 3rd grade I discovered I like video games and started watching YouTube videos about different games. Of course Minecraft was the first, but there were no videos in my language, so I just watched some videos in English, and as time passed on I just started to understand what people were saying. I find it so fascinating how people who don't speak English learn through media. I have friends who learned English just through listening to music and watching films. I think it's the combination of picking stuff up from media and learning it in school. It's taught from a very young age, so the basics are always there, and by exposing yourself constantly to the media, you're solidifying what you know and while also learning more stuff. Like people who watch anime or listen to K-pop can recognize a few words/phrases, but they never can really say much outside of those till they actually study the basics. Same here. Pokémon, WoW, walkthroughs, tutorials, everything is easier to find in English. You end up learning the language. And a little more specific, there was no Latin American dubs to games, it was either English or European Spanish, which sounds like a foreign language anyway. Minecraft plus Scribblenauts make groundwork for my English. Original poster replies. I am picturing you going around and saying HRMMMM to everybody like the villagers, ha ha ha. I met my wife playing an 8-year-old game online. She lived halfway across the country at the time. Original poster replies. First of all, congratulations. Secondly, I've heard stories like this before, and I have always wondered, how do you make the decision to start dating when the other person lives hours away? I just decided I'd go to school closer to where my hubby lived. I didn't want to stay home anyways, and if things didn't work out I was still going to school and getting my degree. We didn't start dating until I moved though. We knew we were romantically interested in each other, but neither of us really wanted to do the long distance thing, so we just stayed friends and played games together. For us, she was brave. She picked up her life and moved up to live with me. We had been friends for over a year, and we realized there was more. At this point we were talking every day and constantly chatting. I flew to meet in person in August and meet her family, she flew to meet my family in September, and moved up to live with me in October. It was super fast, and we jumped past a lot of relationship milestones, but it was the best thing I ever did. We later moved back to her home state. Everyone thought I was crazy. I wasn't. She is my soulmate. Same. Met my wife on EverQuest, but she is American. I am French. Making friends that I certainly never would have made without video games as a mutual interest. A little over 10 years ago I joined a small video game forum that probably never had more than 24 active members at a time. But despite the small number, it was an extremely diverse group with people scattered all over the world. We've had amazing conversations and have created great friendships through this now completely archaic website and message board. The day the owner decides to deactivate the website, that will probably be the last time I have any detailed conversations about video games, as I don't really see myself ever joining another group. I've just had too much fun with these guys and well, I'm enjoying it while it lasts. Why don't you make a Discord server? We've discussed it and it might happen. I put one together when the site went down for an extended period of time, though we never really used it and I never used Discord for anything else, so I'm barely familiar with it as it is. The reality is, we're all kind of old guys in our 40s and 50s, and the idea of any kind of change just is not appealing. I don't mean this in a demeaning or bad way at all, but the fact that you all would rather just let the chapter end instead of jumping the hurdle of change together is both funny and sad to me. I made friends. Rocket League. Whenever it came out on PS4 I was a Joa drinker, which caused major depression and anger. Couldn't play that while drunk. I sobered up. I didn't quit drinking, but I stopped. Now I'll have maybe a 6-pack each month and I still grind out that fun butt game. Nothing else. Just Rocket League. Edit. I would like to add, determination from myself and my wife taking no bullcrap from me absolutely were parts of my life change. Can't play Rocket League while drunk. Try telling that to my random teammates. Man, I've got some teammates that I play with in a league that are bound and determined to put down whiskey drinks before and during matches. I have zero hand-and-eye coordination while drinking. Just curious. What's your rank? I am battling between Champion 3 and GC1 in both standard and duo modes. Season 13 Grand Champion before F2P. Nice. WoW is a way for my wife and I to spend time together in the evenings. We joke around and indiscriminately murder anything we come across. It provides us with time together where we don't have to focus on the outside world, jobs or anything else. So they have strengthened the bond between us. I didn't really game much anymore, but think I would if I could get my wife involved in it. Try an assortment of games with her to see what she likes. I found that I actually like survival and my husband and I make a great team. He engineers in real life and in game, making most outrageous bases, and I don't mind the boring. I need more stone, more wood, more everything. Now. Resource runs. League of Legends. I'm so much faster thinking with retorts, verbal insults and degrading comments that don't result in getting banned from the game. Original poster replies. You, hit me up, that is, as long as you don't mind playing with a lowly silver eye player. A lot of ways. I remember in high school Medal of Honor helped me pass a history test about World War II. Video games contributed to me diving more into history across many topics, mainly wars but also general history as well. Racing games really did help me drive and also played a huge part the history of cars and modern engines, or at least modern at the time, 2003-09 at the time. I've met up with people from EverQuest, WoW, CSGO, RTS helped me strategize in real life in many forms. It's actually crazy how much games can not only teach you but also fuel the yearn to learn more. Video games got me the two best things in my life. When I was a divorced dude, living in his parents' basement, literally, and working at GameStop, a gorgeous, slender, young woman walked in to buy a copy of my favorite game, Skyrim. Boss offered her a job on the spot. While training her, I quickly learned she was funny, intelligent, intuitive, and had a great work ethic. 2 months later, she asked me out. We're coming up on 9 years together, married for 3. Then, 5 years ago, she was working for a smallish company, managing one of the offices, and stressed out. Like, I'm about to walk stressed. Her HR person came in and noticed. Told her, look, you're having a really rough time. I can see that. Here's my boyfriend's business card. He's looking for beta testers for a game he's developing. Call him, take a week off to play video games, get a $400 Amazon gift card, and come back refreshed. Naturally, I'm like, your HR person did that? Damn, I got to get a job there. So I did, and it's the best job I could ever want. The game, by the way, was Fortnite. It's not the same as it was in beta. It was looking to be a great Team Co-original poster, not prepubescent COD. I played Fortnite the first season Battle Royale. Then I played Coop for 3 seasons, then I quit. The Battle Royale mode isn't relaxing and fun if you aren't like really good, and I didn't spend enough time playing to be as good. I'm receiving counseling for anger issues because of Dota. I met my girlfriend because of Animal Crossing. She messaged me a little bit over a year ago asking about these Groucho Marx glasses I had my villagers wearing in a post I made to r/Animal Crossing/A. I told her I would be happy to let her catalog them, but the timing just kept not working out. However, that have us a chance to get to know each other better. That evolved to late-night phone conversations and eventually hanging out in person since she only lives 4 hours away. She's such an amazing person and I'm super grateful to have her in my life, and it would not have happened had I not picked up Animal Crossing on a whim. Reddit link. I was able to study for a quiz in high school about the geography of ancient Greece from playing Total War, Rome 2. I don't do drugs and having a good job lets me fund my gaming hobby. I played a lot of sports games growing up, and it taught me names of players I never heard of and strategies with each sport. Nowadays, I use the baseball game. I have to teach my boys the rules and situations. They're only 6, but they understand so much more about the game now than they did even 2 months ago. Escape from the broken world we live in. I can be whoever I want to be without the soul-shattering shame of not being able to provide for myself or my family. I don't play them myself, but my friends do. It makes them happy, and I'm glad my friends are happy. Original poster replies. Not throwing shade, but is there a reason you do not? Just never got into it, and had other hobbies. I have played some Street Fighter and Ace Attorney and I did enjoy it. Watching other people play can be fun, too. I've become a man of culture. I had a lot of anger issues playing shooter games, Fortnite being the main culprit, until I finally quit the game. I started moving away from the whole FPS shooter genre and started playing Roblox, Minecraft, and a lot of RPGs, platformers, and adventure games. It took away all my anger issues. Well, I was taught in school what supply and demand was, but they didn't do a good job teaching it. About a year later, I figured out supply and demand on my own, thanks to a Roblox game. No, it wasn't a tycoon. It was actual other people coming to my area to check out what I was selling. I would suggest the game, but the game no longer supports multiplayer for free. Well, until they pull it out of beta. When my partner experienced her second miscarriage, I suggested we play some PS4 to take our mind off the loss. She wouldn't have played before but loved the Uncharted series and then The Last of Us 1 and 2. Just by throwing ourselves into the games it kept our mind active and let us have fun together again. She is due with our first child this October. WoW made me love elf porn. Became obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog at age 5, started drawing so I could draw Sonic. Over 30 years later I'm a creative director and UI designer for video games, bloody love it. Grew up in the LA in the 90s. Lots of gangs and drugs for a young black boy to get into. Was too busy playing SMB and RC Pro-Am. I remember moving to Compton and then people at my school asking why I don't jump into the local gang. Nah. I'd rather play Lightning Force. Games seriously helped keep me away from some bad activities that would have destroyed my life. Was my friend in high school and grade school when I had none. Raised by Halo, Fable, Elder Scrolls, and may others. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.